council person for 18 years, and don't let anybody tell you in government that the work of rebuilding Ohio and our cities is absolutely impossible without you guys in this room. It is the truth. I didn't need to say it, but it's always good to hear it. So today I have the distinct privilege of being here with Colleen Gilson, who's winning the Staff Person of the Year. And there couldn't have been a better category for her because she considers herself, as she has since the day she started in community development, as part of the group that makes things happen. She picks up the shovel, she throws away the abandoned tire, she gets yelled at block clubs, she sits with bankers and doesn't yawn, and she does amazing work in terms of building our community. I could go through the list of what she's done. She got one of the last Hope 6 grants in the country for the neighborhood that she serves with. And she did it with grace and dignity, and most importantly, every single person in public housing who wanted to come back was guaranteed a right of return, and the neighborhood was better because they were living in a building that was beautiful. She organized block clubs in neighborhoods that were so fractured and disparate, and she made people realize what they had together. She rebuilt our parks, our trails. She became the voice of people in our community who didn't have one. And then she went on to be with Cleveland Neighborhood Progress, where she works with people who collaborate together, where she gives young CDC members the mentoring and the tutoring that a person who's been there, done that, understands. But there's one thing that Colleen never forgot. Kindness is community development. Joy and hope is as important as building something new. And whether you're opening a coffee shop in a place that was abandoned or making people feel that somebody actually listens to them, she's somebody who's extraordinary. But she does other things. When people's houses burned in Tremont, she showed up to help them sift through the ashes. When families were struggling with the loss of a loved one, nobody wants to go to funerals. She went to everyone to make sure people knew that she was there. And Colleen is someone who will tell you that her success is your success, is her staff's success, but there's something that makes me think of something that I learned as a little boy. In Isaiah 57, the scriptures tell us, "Let us strive to be the restorers of the ruined streets, the repairers of the broken homesteads." That's what you do. Colleen is of you. Please give Colleen a warm round of applause.
So thank you, Ohio CDC Association, for selecting me for this award. Thank you to my Cleveland Neighborhood Progress colleagues, CDC partners, and contributors to my nomination, recognizing my place in Cleveland's community development and industry over the past 25 years. It is my privilege to serve alongside the great men and women on the journey towards neighborhood renewal and in the dedicated and critical work of empowering people. Joe, thank you for consistently being involved and beside me for all these years. Stand up, step in, make change. 3 important lessons, not necessarily said or commanded to me, rather taught to me through the actions of my parents, my family, my mentors along my life's path. Without that influence, I'd not be experiencing this moment in time. Our work is necessary, our work is hard, at times our work is thankless. Our work demands we give our best selves to the people and places we serve. You are literally the center of community, right in the center of the place, and frankly, right in the center of the word community. You are the you. We must remain in the center of community, in the center of our work, for it's at the center that it allows us to turn and pivot and see all things, opportunities and challenges from all sides. Throughout our great state, the efforts of all of you are noticed. You are an inspiration, and for the ability to be among all of you in unity is a true honor. Thank you.